Just hold on, all right? I can go back. I can go back to being a proud father. I'm not giving up. So I haven't failed yet. My sea journey still continues. I'll be using your money, blood, gems, flesh, and your authorities and your essence in order to function my dreams. Oh shit. Gadrov with the 5 gifted subs. Haika, Nutcase, Stevie, Ion as Shank. Ereshkigal is the best. Hey man, thanks for being an idiot sandwich. Welcome, welcome. Can we get some waves and hypes in the chat while we're reading some fucking Spartacus in a goddamn suit? Big pog. Hey, thanks for being an idiot sandwich, Kevin. Hey, what's good? And Night Killer and Zero Night and Natsuki and Edmund Carter and Bandicoot. Stardust. Hey, thanks for the follow, guys. You guys are awesome. Alright. Spartacus is saying, まずは避難語で効果的なワイプの移りから何もマイルに届くべし。So first. Hey, thanks for the follow. I don't know how to say that name, 0099. First, a very nice wipe of cleaning the shoes. And make sure you have a nice angle and have a big smile that you are faithful for. Ah, shit, man. Spartacus, everybody's chasing us. I see. Lily's starting to understand. Those people, I believe to them is a nightmare, perhaps. Something that they can't admit. Or they can't, they can't stand. The dead of the soul. Or a or a prideful, dead of the soul, dead of the pride, and those things alone take shape in this dream. Wait, so they're not real people, right? I believe not. I believe they're just playing a big role. Saki to sono yoshi no nakami ni ano hito tachi no akumu kokori o shinigami toいうだけでだからきっと彼らではなくてもよかったのでしょう。本物の彼らはカルディアにでも実はするかも。So it's essentially Lily saying what's on the inside, their worst case scenario, has been etched into this dream world and projected in their worst nightmare and going rampaging about. So, but perhaps it wasn't. Yeah, perhaps it's not only them. The real ones are probably in Claudia and being rested or have already been returned. And I'm actually glad. Yes, even for a nightmare, these memories are quite terrible and sad to hear. But if they don't wake up, does that mean that they've chosen that path to be a reality? Whenever it's a good dream or a bad dream, if it's better than reality, maybe it becomes the result of what it is. I don't know about Tell. I don't know about Tell and his history. Yes. For Mr. Tell, shooting his own son in the dome would be the most... Yeah, I don't think there's any more nightmare than shooting his own son. But I kind of understand it a bit. Whenever I see a bad dream, I always say, "This is a dream," and I try to wake up. 怖い夢って自分で夢だと気づいたら割と目覚められるものだよ。It says, a scary dream, if you were to realize that you are dreaming, you can wake up easier than you think, you know. 金縛りあるあるですね。So it says, yep, it's a paralysis. Yeah, it's a mental paralysis can happen, but once you wake up, it can happen that where you wake up could also be a nightmare of the next nightmare. Yep. And then when you wake up, your body's all paralyzed and you're like, oh no, I gotta hurry up and open my eyes. And whenever that happens, you try to open your eyes as best as you can, and you wake up in your bed. Then next thing you know, you always say, oh man, I'm glad it was a dream. But whenever you try to get up, you don't move your body, and for some odd reason, there's somebody at the entrance of the door, and you can hear the voice that says, we have to hurry up and wake up. And 必死になって舌を噛むまでしてやっと今から覚めと思ったら but even after you cut your own tongue with your teeth and you thought you escaped from this dream, but next thing you know, you're still on top of the bed, still continue to be paralyzed, and you're having this seamless, endless next nightmare loop coming in. There's the fact that you can't ever escape from the eternal paralysis of the body from yourself kind of type. Miss Ilya, I think you're quite tired. Maybe you should check your heart for vitals next time. It's just a rumor, after all. Anyway, where are we running to? There's definitely a place where we can use the key, and there's definitely a place where we can use that key to close the entire place, one and for all. We should definitely head there. The room that was prepared for us, correct? We've recently received the key for it. The enemies might still have a key with them. But the enemies might have a similar key, if not a copy key. But it should take them a while to get that back here. So let's pull this off as best as we can. Ah, shit, dude. So essentially, we locked ourselves in our room. And I think that's the trap. Close the door. Lock the room. Move every single furniture next to the door. And then we'll figure out something here. Call it a big room, and I'm glad that it's very spacious. I believe we can fight them head on with this. How big of this place is. Do you think they'll still come in, even if we make a barricade? They will come in. With Miss Kiara's explanation, now I finally realized what is happening to this exact location. You're saying, number 1, it was a murderer. Day 2, it was a ghost type. These are all very subgenres of these horror movies. Explanation will be quite difficult, but this time it's going to be it's not of a ghost type. It'll almost be a very murderer. Not a ghost murderer, but more of a person that will kill without any reason or meaning. Huh? Huh? What do you mean by that? Oh yeah. So it's essentially this is the possession, right? Like this is the possession genre. It says, everyone, during your recent times near you, were there any family that, remember what happened to your families or any family movies that kind of changed after some possession or something has attached to them? There are many reasons, for instance, like a dead spirit or a meteorite or some sort of hyper convenience of treasure of sort. But the people and the human who was spending their daily lives doing normal things, all of a sudden, little by little, started to lose their self and their personality deteriorated into nothing more than nothing more than a person who starts killing people while laughing. That's so scary. I don't want to imagine it. Yes, this is a menace, a murderer, a monster. It's a murderer. It's a murder of a monster that wears the face of a human. This is a little bit different from the topics, but it's one of those that people and humans would always use, of knowing of the great existence and self-knowledge and using fear and strength, using fear and violence to oppress and cause harm into those ones who are weak. There are very types of genre horror. More of a psycho horror would be the more subgenre decisive explanation. There's sometimes a subgenre of murderous monster type killers that the reason why they kill people is because they can and don't have any other alternative motives. But when it comes to psycho horror genre movies, there's always a reason why they want to kill such subject. Most of the time, they are adult humans, after all. While the viewers are watching, some people can relate, even sympathize. It's logical meaning of why they do such things. But the only ideal and logical conclusion will only result. All that result will be a happy little ending in their head, and resulting into something of an action that is very sinister. And they start to break in the most unusual and unfamiliar way of uncertainty, is what I should explain. The part where you understand but still don't get it. The fact that changing the basic ordinary reality into a nightmarish hellish horror because of a one bad day, one layer of skin peeled off. I believe that is the true horror when it comes to add within reality. I see. And in this case, the most dangerous thing of all is, I believe, Miss Mash and Masta, out of all of us. In order to hurt one another who are very close humans, those itself will create fear, and that itself can generate horror as itself. You're right. Mr. Tell, Spartacus, and Columbus, I believe those people, especially in the Claudia, we were afraid if we get assaulted by them. The murderous intent or just a whim of being afraid, that itself has already been claimed and adjusted and chosen as a nightmare. And because of that, it's impossible to save them at this moment. Understood. I believe these people are completely different than the people of Claudia. We should stab them to death. Yes. Well, you know, if you say it at word, yeah, if you say so, you do have the logical meaning, but to explain it in wording out loud so clearly is quite scary, you know. Jesus. Where's the hero of justice in this, huh? Sir Stick. This place is nothing more than a war zone now instead of a anime. And if that's the case, the enemy of my the friend whatchamacallit. Today's enemy is today's enemy is tomorrow's friend, and yesterday's friend is today's enemy. If you ever want to get through in these weird and harsh time situation, you must constantly throw your emotions and be at ease and be decisive at every turn as possible. She does have a point. Understood. So we're gonna be beating these. Yeah, that just means we're gonna beat the shit out of those three, right? What are their weakness? Weakness. It's they're already here, but they wouldn't be able to come in so easily, right? If they don't need to open, but if they destroy it from the outside, I believe it would work. Is the Spartacus or... Oh, shit! Oh, no! There's Johnny! There it is, boys. I found it. My gold. It's just gross. His beard is twitching inside the room, out the door. I believe it's moving I believe it's moving just like a shrimp, wiggling up and forth. Very interesting. Perhaps it's trying to find its prey. What the hell are you guys thinking a hair is? That's just a hair. Well, it's very important when it comes to these details, when it comes to magical battles, you know. It doesn't matter. Let's do something while they're stuck. How about we stab this, Miss Consort you? Well, this is my husband's lancer, and to stab that weird-looking hair is a little... There's no time for it! Oh, shit. So you're here, huh? Oh, God. It's just 3 people. Oh, shit. Damn, dude. Yeah, I'm clipping that shit. What the fuck? The triple Johnny. Damn. They're good. This pressure means oppression, but the idle smile must never. The idle smile would always open the door of many layers. Soul is coming out of her mouth, screaming as hard as she can, but can't make a noise. It's going to be okay. Please be at ease. They're probably also victims as well. I know Lily is a little disturbed by this too, but if they're so mixed with their dream role, I believe we must defeat them by force. Their soul 魂が変化して引き剥がされた悪夢という亡霊. So their soul has been converted and ripped off from their originality and reverted into the nightmare of a dead spirit, aka, you know. It seems that it's time for me, magical girl Yao Bikuni-chan, to put you all to rest. Well, even if I said that, I don't know exactly what I should do. It seems that these unfortunate, evil spirits have lost their mentality to the greatest degree. モンスター等とは違い、合理的な普通であることが多い気がします。I believe these monster murderers are logically understandable and they're normal humans and not super psychotic. Means, Don't be afraid of their pressure and damage them directly without hesitation, is what you're saying, correct? Not sure what you mean by standing still in the inside of a movie and understanding that they're not fearful is a weird topic, but no. Please leave this to me. Tomoe has confidence in pulling him so. If they're going in order to fight a nightmare, you have to collide it with a dream. Oh shit. Ow! There it is! Oh my god! Tomoe just fucking used the most bullshit logic. It says this VR Shinkageryu that I've gotten from Sir Yagyu. Before it became Shinkageryu, it was a VR in normal. Means that this was a virtual reality combat simulator pre-oriented. So what you're saying is that the VR is more of a simulation, almost like a dream that didn't exist in reality, correct? Indeed, exactly as you said. Let's see. Yagyu-sama said something like this. Is he wearing? Yo, if he wasn't wearing the tights, dude, it would be nasty. It says, indeed. When it comes to blade, sayo, ken wa toki ni yume to musubitsuku mono. It says, a blade sometimes can connect to the dream. There were a technique called musou. Very interesting style that could cut something out of the ordinary and can cut the non-existent. I heard that it was a one-style swordsmanship on the east side coast. It was a blade. It was an imaginary blade style that could. Because he was honing his blade, he made it to the point where he could cut the. He can cut the realm of the imaginary. I've heard that he was so caught up to it that the blade was able to even reach the Buddha himself. Meaning. So that means that this Tomoe's VR Shinkageryu was made for this exact moment. And with this, my eyes are now wide open, ready to go. I mean, yeah, it's essentially Yagyu says, don't worry about it, right? Dreams, VR, alternative universe, they're the same thing, which is really good. Like, what a Chad. It'd be like, you can cut the world of, the realms beyond the human, as long as you just keep honing your blade. They're the same thing. Don't worry about it. You'll get there one day. It says, hey, I'm not going to miss. Not anymore. My dream is gonna come true. I've been constantly getting my dreams come true. I'm not giving up. I ain't giving up at all. Yes. Next will be the swimsuit muscle lesson and an evaluation. Of course, a producer will always follow you to the company. Is the proof of the producer's loyalty to the company. There it is. Wait, did you just wanted to wear a swimsuit yourself? I cannot deny that. So from what I've seen, that there's a 3 evil nightmares in front of me. And if that's the case, there's no problem. With this imaginary blade in my hand, I will cut them up. Oh, my regret. My regret is fading. Hey, man. You know you didn't fail, right? What do you mean? Oh, really? I didn't fail? I never thought that I, who have already lost to myself, would forever be loyal and slave to such company of such corporations, but hey, you know you've revolted to the very end, right? You did. I see. Then I did rebel. Then that's all right. Then an unnecessary resource as someone as I will now happily be able to disappear. I see. So I didn't kill my son. Is that what you mean? Yeah. I got one thing to say before I go. We've understood by fighting we're amalgamations of amalgamations? We're made up of fear, death, and murderous intent. So just be careful, all right? The enemy is much more sinister, and those bastards are evil. Remember that. May you rest all in peace. I wonder what kind of dream that they were having, but it seems that instead of retaining the illusion, the fake self, and the reality, if they were to get themselves back, I think that's a wonderful thing. It seems that Lily's heart has been cleaned once more. Very important topic. An interesting wording that he brought out. Fear, death, mass murderers amalgamations. And one more. You realize this too, Musta. They said... he said group, right? Yes. Meaning that there are multiple people involved in this incident. Well, with this, the hotel's irregularities solved, right? Right? Then we must find an alternative route to escape. Let's do it! Yeah, so it's... Oh, and with this is not it, and that's not it, and... there's nothing here. I'll check this way. Then I will follow suit. All right. Oh no. Senpai! No! I'm gonna borrow a shower. But Miss Shikibu said don't be alone. What? It's just a shower. It'll be fine. No, but I feel like... Alright, whatever. I'll leave the rest to you. Well, I guess we're here with her after all. I wonder if that's true. What? I've kept y'all waiting. It seems that I found some sort of new clue and, where's Miss Consort Yu? She's taking a shower. What? Oh, shower? No, it cannot be. Miss Consort Yu, please get out of the shower. Huh? What? Oh, no. The light switch has... Maybe this is it. Hey, what the hell? I got assassinated while everything was dark. What's happening here? That's, you know, that's our line that should be saying that. You do realize in horror genres, taking a shower alone and shower scene equals death is almost guaranteed. What? There was nobody there though. Like I've told you that this is a psycho horror. This is a theme where a very kind human would break all of a sudden and go into a murderous intent. And that was one of the hotel's reasoning that this place was so broken. That this place is a haunted hotel brimmed with evil intended spirits. This place is supernatural. Even after defeating those three, with now your death confirmed, there's still effect of the hotel still standing. You cannot... Yeah, the rules of the movie, the laws of the movie was not lifted. So she just jumped on that wagon train that was going to precisely happen. So she was one of those hyperplot convenience and just died regularly, right? Yes. Unfortunately. Saying things like, I can't stay here any longer, or you should cut off dead weights, or I got something that I'm trying to figure myself out and I'll be right back, or after we get home I'll treat you dinner, and some sort of like that. The fact that you saying those lines is almost as the same level as dangerous. Those lines are very dangerous and flag putting. Miss Consort Yu, my condolences. Oh, yeah, she's definitely dead. This world is unfair, isn't it? Jesus, I want to go home already. But it seems the threat has been eliminated. I thought we would wake up from this dream naturally, but it's not the case. Then let's find more clues. I'll go to the other room to figure it out. Huh? The employee's room? Of course. Inside the vault, there was something very mysterious. Is it a mask? Master, something peculiar has arrived, and there is in the safe. It seems the safe had any lock in the first place. All right, let's open it up then. Is it a mask? Please don't be a mask. What is this? Inside there's a lit candle.火を消しっぱなしで放置は危険とか、密室空間で燃やしてはすぐ消えるのだか、これは意味深いに過ぎませんね。はい。これがきっと鍵でしょう。消してみるとでは良いでは。So essentially that's an interesting, that's a Schrödinger cat's theory, right? Like that's the Schrödinger's theory. We now knew because we opened the safe that the candle is lit. But was it lit before we opened it? Or was it lit was it not lit and we lit it by opening it? Which is very interesting. And then, in this, it feels like an inception, so we're going to blow the candle out and confirm that the fire is out. This is, it seems like the world of illusion is illuminating. It seems that we'd be able to wake up now. Ah, Jesus, this is the worst dream ever. There's no Miss Sirko, and I died in a weird way. Wait, she died in her dream. Wait, she actually died in her dream. This is not good. I'm sick and tired of scary dreams and what? What's wrong? There's something inside the safe still. It's. Uh-oh. Miss Ilya has disappeared. Did she wake up or something? It seems that waking up speed is depending on the person. It seems that Mr. Sigurd and the others have all disappeared. And it seems that Senpai, I'm really glad that we were together. I'm really glad that I was able to be with you even in dream. It was a very interesting situation, but I felt like I was much more safer than in reality. Well, it's a weird thing to say, I guess. Even though in this outside world there were many dangers and irregular situations more than here, but until we solve the singularity, let's do our very best to investigate. Man. Master, I understand that you have many questions and things that you want to answer. And as Miss Ilya have stated before she's waking up, oh yeah, shit, I gotta check what's in there. Ah, wait, this is the bus plate. Huh. That was the bus plate without rust. It seems that everybody was able to escape from the hotel. It seems that they treasure reality more than the dreams, I see. Well, I was wondering something was wrong, but now I've figured it out. My situation at hand. The mastermind is not only one, huh? I see. There were a lot of genres in the horror movie that was quite popular back then, correct? The Versus series. Then if that's the case, maybe I should go ahead and head on. An okay dream, a nightmare, and the worst case scenario. Terrifying dreadmare. There are many variations in dreams. A dream that you can never wake up from. Isn't that so wonderful? Huh? Good morning. Oh. Good morning. Oh, it seems you all slept quite well. Your face is looking much better than before, everyone. Hey, wait, what time is it? It's almost 9 p.m. From the morning, you all have been sleeping for around 12 hours plus. The awakening of the beauty. That if we were ever to have a nightmare, I am glad that you all awoken, making us happiness. We were wary, so we were switching places and trading shifts with Lang Ling and the others, but there was no problem whatsoever. Wait, what's wrong? Why are you all looking all looped faced? Did you guys witness a nightmare or something? Well, you know, we were in a mysterious hotel and Master, it seems you too can't remember the exact detail of what happened within the dream. Oh, no. Sorry, I've read that wrong. It says, "Oh, Master, I see. So you remember exactly what happened in the dream." They're like, "You better be." That means I hope you better died, because if you didn't, because I would have died for nothing. And what's the status here? Well, now that we know it's a dream, though, if we see Abby, or この特異点の原因に言わされるを得ない, it says Abby is definitely one of the causing problem in this special singularity. Abigail Williams, huh? I believe when I met her in the Claudia, she was more of in the children's department, and she was a very shy girl, was the impression. So she got herself a swimsuit and she exploded in characteristics. Or maybe she perhaps had a different side of her that was hiding very well all along. But anywho, now that we figured out that she exists and she is part of the problem, we need to find a way to counter her. Master, what is the last thing you saw in that dream before we all left? Oh yeah, it was the rusted plate of the bus stop we witnessed before. I don't know what the kanji says, but I believe it says Horai. Horai? You said Horai? I believe during the Land of the Sun, the Fuji-san's top prefectures and mountains near it were called Horai-san. The mountain of the sun is what it was. But this is nowhere near Fuji. I know, I've been to that mountain multiple times. I can reassure you that we're nowhere near the mountain of Fuji. A mountain that has no name, or perhaps it'd be best that mountains that had no name before Fuji would be called Horai. I think that's the best description to be told. Well, it's very hard to believe that even a bus station were to run in this unnamed mountain is quite... Horai, huh? Miss you, what's wrong? Nothing. And what did you guys dreamed of? Besides, let's talk from there. And please, allow me to explain everything what happened. And if Miss Ilya and Miss Seishoing would help me out at backing this up. Yep. But let me go wash my face first. Miss Lily, why don't you come with... Huh? Wasn't she supposed to be sleeping in that futon over there? Huh? She's not here. Inakunatteんじゃない. It's like she's not here. Where did that girl disappear to? It means we have to search for her. I have to say this.
I'm queen of the castle. I'm queen of the castle. Nora!
Because I have to say this, there were no intruders and there were no ominous presence in this nearby until now. Well, this is quite problematic. I wonder where she disappeared to.